This is the first video of the wargaming of Wargame Design Studios Napoleonic Battle of Waterloo. This is the first series, and in this one I'll be playing the French, and the game's artificial intelligence will be playing the British and the Prussians. Now, normally I've played the campaign game, and that includes all four battles of the Waterloo campaign, which was would be Quatre-Bras, Lanay, Waterloo, and Wavre. I've played those several times, and you can't have AI play the French. AI is completely out of its depth. It just plays the French incompetently. When it plays the Allies, AI always commits the entire Prussian army to fight in Charleroi. And so you wind up with a big city fight. You defeat the Prussians because the Prussians come right towards the French, and the French kind of like move all around them on both flanks, and they move into the city and take them out. And then the French move north to Waterloo, but the British come down and deploy as they enter the battle, and the French are able to defeat them in detail long before they get to Waterloo. So, ironically, you never fight on any of the historical battlefields. You don't fight at Lanay, you don't fight at Quatre-Bras usually, and you don't fight at Waterloo. So it's in the true sense of a campaign game. But this will actually be the Battle of Waterloo we'll fight now. But with one change. Because I've always been curious what would have happened if Grouchy, who had 1/3 of the French army, marched to the sound of the guns, instead of just going on to Wavre and fighting the Prussians there. So here's this one, number 42. This scenario recreates the historical situation at the Battle of Waterloo. Napoleon will attack Wellington's position near Mount St. Jean. This scenario assumes Marshal Grouchy heeded the advice of his subordinates and had begun marching to Napoleon's assistance when the first cannon fire at Waterloo was heard. The degree to which Blücher and Grouchy will be able to intervene is uncertain. Well, it's not that uncertain, because I've looked at the order of appearance, and Blücher starts marching towards Waterloo at about 11 o'clock in the morning and throughout the entire afternoon, whereas Grouchy doesn't start out until about 5 p.m. So the Prussians are still going to get there in time to intervene, and Grouchy will be too late. So that's a better scenario than, I suppose, a historical one, but it's not quite the one I'm looking for. Let me see what these others say. Places all French, Prussian, Anglo forces present at Waterloo, and Wavre on the battlefield. Okay, so the entire army, that would be interesting. Let's go on and look at some places all French at Waterloo. present at Waterloo and Wavre on the battlefield. This assumes that Grouchy begins marching as soon as he hears the sound of the cannon. Okay. All right. Yeah, these are all interesting. Assumes the rain wasn't as heavy. Okay, so those are the... I wouldn't mind playing each one of those scenarios. I would much rather have Grouchy intercept the Prussians, but there's no scenario for that. I don't know why the dummy that did these didn't write that one in. Didn't you think of that one? That's a shame. So I think we'll stick to that one. Okay, so we will select that. And the Allies will be moved by AI with Fog of War. I think these rules are the standard ones I use. Manual defensive fire, victory points for leader, casualties, isolation rules, melee terrain modifiers, target density modifiers, night movement fatigue. I don't believe this, I think this game will end before night. Weak zone of control, flank morale modifier, multiple cavalry melees, multiple infantry melees, and mixed organization penalties. Those are all pretty good rules. So we'll do okay. And here's the battlefield. It's French movement. There's the Belle Alliance. There's, I don't know why they call it Grumont. I mean, it's always known as Hugomont. Friggin' dummies. Must have been a frog that wrote that. There's La Haye Saint. And back here is Placenot. La Belle Alliance was where Napoleon made his headquarters. Now see, this map doesn't go that far towards Wavre. It'd be about another 60 hexes east. So they come on the map, especially the Prussians, they'll be pretty close to the British. I mean, look, they're just over there. So the Grouchy really won't help the French much. The battle will pretty much be over by the time he arrives. So what to do, what to do? Okay. Jesus, there's where all our artillery is set up. Let's do map elevations. And yep, they're all set up on high ground. Well chosen position. Here's a Hugomont, so we've got 4 skirmishers here. Now I think at this village there's a fair amount of British forces fixed, and Wellington expected Napoleon to try to flank him on this side, so he put a pretty big force here to prevent that. And the reason he thought Napoleon would do that is to cut him off from the ports where the British line of communications ran, like to Dunkirk and Boulogne and out that way. And they're northeast of here. So if I tried to flank this way, there's a big force on my flank. Now Napoleon basically did a frontal assault, which I never like to do, for the simple reason it causes way too much casualties and your chances of victory are very slim. So the British right flank is a lot better for my purposes, to have the British get out of their strong positions and then deploy here. And here, they don't have the high ground. I mean, I have high ground here, they have high ground here, so we almost negate it. Whereas over there, they have all the high ground, and I have the low ground. Now, the only difficulty is that I have to cross a stream here with my cavalry, because I want to get my cavalry out here. And there's only two crossings. There's this, where the hell is it? There's one up here, right there. And then the other one is down here. So I've got to secure those crossings with my infantry. And I'm going to have to do some fighting here to do that. And I'm going to send my cavalry up here, so as soon as those crossings are secured, then I'll be able to cross with my cavalry. Now, the Prussians are probably going to come down this road, so I also have to send some cavalry up here to delay them. So, let's see what we have here. We have the First Corps. Goes all the way down to here. Then we have the Second Corps. Wow, which extends all the way down to there. We have the Second Corps cavalry there. Usually each corps had a division of cavalry attached to it. Looks like we have the Guard cavalry here. We have the Sixth Corps here. We have the Guard here. I can see that by all the G's. I thought Napoleon had the Fourth Corps. Cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. Van Damme. Oh, shit. He comes on at 4:45. Battle will probably be pretty much over by then. Alright, well, I won't have him to work with for a long time. Girard at 6. Maybe he's there's two corps here. Damn, I come in late. Well, I can't count on him. So what I'm going to do is got third Cavalry Corps here. I've got 3rd Corps here. Okay, so we'll move the cavalry down this road through Placenau. And part of it will move up here to confront the Prussians, and part of it will move up here. See if I can cross up here. See, there's no other crossing. Now, I'm pretty sure I'll get this ordered. I'm going to have to test that out if my cavalry crosses any stream. Seem to remember that. And then I'm going to have the infantry. Okay, this is 1st Corps cavalry. This is the 4th Division of the 1st Corps, so this division is going to have to go up here. These guys are going to have to go up here to form a shield so he doesn't come down, but they're going to inch over to the right. And then I'm going to take the 6th Corps here. I think I can use this road and have them come up here. This is going to take some fighting to get through here because he's going to feed all these units in. But I think this is the best way to do it. So, I guess the first thing to do is get the cavalry going. I got all these dopey leaders. Let's remove the map labels. I want to see what's going on here. Okay. Let's get all these leaders stacked up on one hex. I can't. Alright, so we got it. Now, if he holds these crossings, especially up here, the only way I can drive them away is with artillery. With this crossing here, so I want to get my artillery on the road. Put these leaders. Let me take off my sweater. Get too hot here. Put these leaders on the last unit. Oh, there's another brigade. You can tell these divisions by the stripe on the left of the unit. See how all these are green? And these are purple. And these are like a teal. These are really bright green. That's how you can tell the different divisions, which is a good idea. I'll get all these guys lined up on the road. You got more leaders than combat units here. Okay, and we'll put the leaders on the end. Alright, I'll line these guys up next. God damn, there's just too many leaders here. It's ridiculous. They should have never gone down to the brigade level. Just the division level, that would have been fine. Got carried away. That's a furnace that just clicked on. It's about 4 feet in back of me, so it warms up for a couple minutes and then it'll settle down. This is all infantry. More cavalry, 5th Division. Jesus, there's like 2 and 3 commanders here on each unit. Unbelievable. Of course, the way the French generals got killed, I guess you never can have too many of them. Lots of cavalry going to the right. Okay, this is the guard. This is the 6th Corps. Shit. A lot of cavalry here. We've got to hop on the road here. And then we have to go down here and up. Okay. Gotta clear this road. Okay. And the 6th Corps will follow this cavalry. I think maybe go up this way. Move these units up to high ground here to cover this road. Alright, let's move the rest of this cavalry out. Let's get these guys off. Jesus. Didn't go very far. Oh, no wonder. We got friggin' mud. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 11:15. No wonder they can't move. I think the ground started to dry out about 1 p.m. So we got about 2 hours. No wonder nobody can move where the damn. Okay. That explains it. Probably really going to move slow across. Well, he moved 4. That wasn't bad. 5. Too bad. Second Corps. Well, this cavalry I'm going to leave on the flank in case he tries to turn my flank with that cavalry. Alright. Well, that's not good. Mud means I'm going to be going up here very slow. Well, here's high ground here. Oh shit. Oh, skirmisher. That's okay. I didn't think anybody'd be that far forward. He does have some artillery here. Naturally on high ground. It's unsupported. Oh, he's got a skirmisher there. I'm assuming if he fires his artillery, he's not going to get the bounce. That's something. Those guys have moved. Holy shit. Well, there we go. Skirmishers. Not too worried about them. Okay, let's see if I can gather these leaders together. One hex. So I can actually see where my combat units are. Leaders always stack on top, so all they do is muddy up things so you can't see who's below them unless you click on that hex. Ah! There's two guys, looks like they're twins. Have different names though. Somebody made a mistake. Alright, all those leaders are stacked together. As usual, the French have a shitload of supply. Alright, we got these guys. That's as far as you can go, huh? Right there. Okay. Can't move, okay. Okay, this is these batteries can fire at me if I get up on this high ground. So I don't think I will. I'll be just below the ridge here. He may come down, but that's a chance I'll take. this high ground. Shit. If I get up on here, you'll be able to see me. Be like a sitting duck. Well, the only thing to do is go in through here. I'll have to see if I can kick these units back. Guys up here. I'll do like a feint towards the Hougoumont. I'll probably take some fire here for a turn. Riel. Okay, he's the Corps commander. Okay, so we've cleared this road. Look at this road. It's good here and it turns shitty right there. Then it's good again. Now I'm going to shift most of these guys around to that right flank, except got to keep these damn skirmishers back. So we've got to send some of these guys up here to do that. This is just going to be temporary till I can get my cavalry up here. Let's get some guns up here. These guys all on the road. So these guys, the second corps basically is going to swing along this road, up this road to La Belle Alliance and over to the right flank. And this division is going to do a feint up here, and then it's going to come down here. But I'll send this cavalry up here to, because I know he's got some cavalry somewhere up here. We'll send him up the road. Oh shit! How did I disorder? I'm in clear hex. Oh, did I cross over that stream? God damn it. No, wait a minute. I came from there. Damn, a hedge disordered him? Alright, what's here? A hedge. Ah, shit. 350. Well, I know I get disordered over a hedge, but let's see if I get disordered over a stream. I think I do. Oh, that, god damn it, that doesn't count. I went over a road. Yep, I do. Alright. Well, I got 2 disordered units, but they'll recover quick. Because they weren't disordered because of combat. Alright, who's the 2nd Brigade? I've got 2 2nd Brigades. I'll send them both up here to rally that guy. And at least it tells me I don't want to be going over any hedges. Christ, they're everywhere. Doesn't bother the artillery. Okay. Well, some of those guys will go out ahead and scout the road here. Meanwhile, this last division will make their way to the road, and I'm sure they'll be thinking I'm going to attack the Hougoumont, but I'm not. He can have it. I don't care. This guy's deployed. That's all he can do. Let's go in the line, or go into a column. Oh, nuts. Unlimbered. Limber him up, which means he can't move. Okay, now let's get the officers up here. I always like to put them in one pile. They're only needed really for rallying troops. Okay. These guys moved already. Okay. Oh, I think everybody's moved. Let me just check. Except for the guard. Oh, these guys. Okay, this is 6 Corps. Yeah, they have to move out. Mud makes a difference. Alright, let's stack up all these leaders here. Oh, come on, how many of these guys are there? Good. Okay, let's get rid of elevations. Let's turn on map labels. Let me make sure I moved everybody. I'm certain I'm not. When's the first time I get units? Jesus, 215 and it's cavalry. It's a long ways away. So So we've got to fight with what we have. What's this guy? First Corps. Oh, he's going up here. That's right. Okay. This cavalry got off to a raggedy start here, but I only need 1 or 2 guys just to see what he has up here. The rest of these guys can recover. That looks like it. Okay, we're gonna save it. Now it's his turn. Here he goes shooting at me. 4, fatigue. Fatigue. Long range fire. 8. No effect. 3. 1. Jesus. 2. 6. 8. No effect. 1. 5. 1. 1. 1. 2. No effect. 4. His artillery will be a lot more effective when the ground dries out. Okay. Do I have any fire? Maybe against this guy. No effect. I think that's about it. Don't have anything else set up. French melee, nope. Oh, well, wait a minute, maybe. 475. Well, let's see. Advantage attacker. Let's give it a try. See if I get disordered. Holy shit, I ran into a whole shitload of troops. I'm behind this guy, so he can't shoot at me unless he turns. I'm sure he will, though. Okay. Allied movement. Yep, here he comes. Oh, Jesus. That guy routed? Ah, skirmisher. Yeah, the French are a real disadvantage for the first couple turns because they can't shoot and it's mud, so they're slow in coming up. Oh, he's moving the routed guy down to fill the line in. Jesus. Well, that's the robot for you. Yeah, that guy turned on me. He's going to shoot me. Ah, there's a Prussian there. All right. I really don't have hardly anything. That's it. Ooh, 11. Fatigue, no effect. No effect. He shot at his own guy. Uh-huh. 1. 1. 1. 12. Shit, what hit him? 2. 5. These little bastards, I'm up to melee them. 1. No effect. 1. 3. Okay, is he gonna melee me? This guy disordered? No. Oh, that's good. He'll go in the line. Oh, the bastard. He can't turn? God damn this mud. Shit, he's gonna be cannon fodder. I suppose these guys have to go in the line at the beginning of their turn. Yep. Shit. Well, all I can do is melee these skirmishers then. Just what I'll do. This poor guy is gonna get nailed because he can't do anything. Oh, ran right into him. Well, our time's just about up. I'm sure he's got somebody up here, but let's see. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this mud's the pits. Well, got about 10 more seconds. I just move this column up here. Yeah, I'll take a pounding this time, but then I'll go in the line and then he'll get a pounding. Well, it's an hour. Alright, that'll be it, I guess. And we'll continue on next time.